I'm here with the very Lenny Bruce-esque right now, Jon Mick, smoking away on the stick.
I wish I had a good Lenny Bruce quote for you right now, but I truly don't.
Well, John here is. We met on Thursday for the first time ever, and he came up to me and said, "I love your segment."
I really do. I truly do. I discovered it maybe 2 weeks ago or so, and I've been really enjoying it ever since. I'm really glad I get a chance to talk to you, have a few awkward minutes with you.
This is going to be some few awkward minutes.
But despite my lack of fashion sense, I've been going on some dates, which is really cool. I like going on dates. It's better than my normal Friday night activities, which is either A, dressing in black, drinking vodka, and listening to Depeche Mode and Enjoy the Silence alone, over and over and over again. Learning how to eat cake without my hands, which is a pretty fun activity. Or I'm usually napping by the furnace to mimic the heat of another human body, but this natural gas makes me incredibly dizzy, so I've been going out on some dates.
So you've been at the festival. I think I've seen you around a couple times. So what have you seen so far this week?
Jeez. I saw the Smith Westerns play at the Island.
We did too.
Yeah.
Actually, I did, but Drew was a bit busy on there.
It was something else. I was like spending the whole time wondering what the catch was. Like, there was free beer, free backpacks, free food, and just like no catch. We all just and free ferry rides. I'm worried I'm going to end up in some Vice ad or like some don't look like this guy whenever you go out anywhere. So, or maybe I'll be a do. I don't know. I could be fashion forward, but I don't think so. I look like a picnic table personified right now.
Well, a Vice ad isn't that bad. I mean, it's good for the career.
That's true. Yeah, no, it would be great for the career. If Vice, if you're listening, I'm totally into it. Totally into it. Last night I saw, I'm probably going to mispronounce it, but Yamantaka Sonic Titan, and there's 2 slashes in there, and they were like literally my nightmare coming alive. They're a really like spooky band, but like in a good way. Yeah, they were great. I saw them play at the Garrison, so that was a lot of fun. And this pass, no line, no cover, no nothing. I feel like a VIP for the first time in my life. So
first time any Canadian comedian feels like a VIP.
Let's not go that far. There's some nights where I feel a little extra special, but especially so at this festival. Yeah, it's been
outside
great.
The Canadian Comedy Awards, or
yeah. Well, I haven't. I've yet to be a part of the Canadian Comedy Awards.
So this woman circling around me, I assumed she was some sort of like shark or praying mantis type woman personified and was just going to destroy my life. But she circles around me and she's like, "Hey, Ginger Bear." It's like, wow, I think you're lying. But she did. She called me Ginger Bear, and then I was like, I investigated a little further, and I found out I'm like a part of the fetish community that like some women just love big, fat, sweaty guys, which is totally great because I'm that from May till October. Just sweating constantly, just in a saline solution of salt and toxins. Anyway,
there's the great quote: "If you can do 5, you can do 20." So any advice when it comes to doing 20 minutes when you're not totally prepared for it?
Have a lot of wild things happen to you at as much as possible. Put yourself in really vulnerable situations so you get a lot of really great like life stories you can fall back on. But also write the 20 minutes, be ready to go. At a moment's notice. You should be able to perform at a club or a gathering of surgical instrument sterilizers, which I've done before. So.
Surgical instrument sterilizers?
Yeah. It was probably one of my weirder sets. I decided to do an entire set on death, which probably wasn't the best decision. It got no laughs. And the light, they didn't dim any of the lights in the room, so it was just like I could watch everybody just stare at me with these blank eyes. So
one could say you performed in a sterile environment.
Yeah. Yes. One could say that, and you were that one to say it. So that's great.
They used to sterilize people like me until they realized when you look this ugly, you don't need this. You don't need to do this now.
You're a very handsome, charming fella. You have a lot going for you, I think.
Charming, yes. Handsome, no.
Well, charm is equal to good looks for men, right? That's a beautiful thing about the fairer sex. They're a lot nicer when it comes to physical appearances than we are. I find generally. Because, I mean, I get dates. So, I mean, if it works for me, it could work for you. Totally, yeah. Quick high five.
Perfect audio high five.
Yeah,
Thank you, John.
Get it right above the mic. Cool. Hello, I'm Jon Mick. We are at North by Northeast. I am very sweaty, and you are listening to Slacker Radio.